We are told that bright lights will go out. Yes, we are. Prophets and Kings 186. Does that mean that not only those that know the truth will apostatize? Well, it does mean them, but also those who adopt new beliefs that go against the true historic beliefs. That could definitely apply to them as well. I just saw a book by a guy named John Vandenberg, a very fine Adventist pastor, and he was trying to tell us that we should keep the feast days today. So, have those folk apostatized? Yes, they have. You know, if you go back and read the book of Galatians, the book of Galatians is a book that is about the people in the Galatian churches who heard the gospel and then they rejected the gospel that Paul preached and they turned to fanaticism. They turned to circumcision. They turned to feast days. And the same thing's happening in Adventism today. Many Adventists have rejected Christ as their Savior. They think that going to church is their Savior. Many Seventh-day Adventists have rejected Christ in the three angels' messages. And so now they've adopted fanatical teachings. And there's a list of 20 or so, from the name of God to God doesn't kill, 2520, the earth is flat. It goes on and on. And lunar Sabbaths. Yeah, they've adopted teachings that are outside of inspiration. And so what will those people do at the time of the Sunday law? They will go right along with people that are still in the church that have also rejected Christ. As Great Controversy 608 said, they haven't been sanctified by obedience to the truth, so they abandon their position and join the ranks of the opposition. So both groups, both camps, it's just like in ancient Israel. You had the liberal Sadducee who had thrown out Adventist beliefs. They were the one extreme on the left. The other extreme were the Pharisees, who were the fanatical Adventists today. What happened at the time of Christ? They united together, didn't they? Because they had a common enemy. The common enemy was the man who was the truth. And so today, at this time in Seventh-day Adventism, we have two groups. We have the liberal Adventists that's just throwing out our teaching, just throwing them away. And then on the other hand, you have fanatical Adventists, Pharisaical Adventists, who are embracing fanaticisms, and they look like they're at polar extremes, but they have the same spirit. And when Sunday comes, what will those two extremes do? They'll unite together, because the same spirit is pushing them both. Same thing.